So we're live at Autograders. It's a little quick Autograder. What's the pop-up? That's the phrase of the jour, so they say, in not so far away from here. Let's do a screen share. And so the critical thing that we want to happen is we want to get, well, pull both access back into staging and access to a new deploy box. So to the Amazon mobile Batman or something. So,
that's really something that this Google needs. Is they need an audio intro, just like the lower third. They need the TED Talk sound or something at the beginning. Maybe a sound effect that you could just have in with all the other sound effects that wasn't a joke one.
Yeah. I mean, that would be. I haven't worked out how to use the sound effects. Anyway, I found. So this is all the graders, right? So what I think I've worked out is what we could do is we've got this extra large instance. This could stop running for the moment. Like I don't, that's the old system. So that one, we could just at least stop that, and that will shouldn't incur quite so many costs, and they won't feel so bad when I create a new. So I think didn't we work out that I could create like a copy of this one?
Yep. Yeah, you can copy, but you can also, I think you can maybe choose a different size after the initial copy. You can.
I think this. Oh, are they large? Oh no, that's.
Our new one is large. The old ones used to be extra large.
Extra large, right?
And we went with large because that was the last smallest size, or
yeah. Now, but what's
we had to go for 1202 we had to go small, but for 1404 we can go bigger.
But so what's the I thought that I'll launch more like this.
There it is.
So let's just have a develop box here. So let's launch that. Yes. So this is what I connect with, a key pair. That's what I connect with.
I saw where you could generate those, but maybe should I try to do that on the AWS?
I don't know. The funny thing is like the boxes seem to be tied to individual key pairs.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like, and if that gets out, then it's kind of we're in trouble. So, okay. So now has it given it a name? What has it done? Oh, it has, which is the new one. That's initializing there. So we should change that. And so this is develop box, which in the first instance won't have a. Well, I guess what we could say we could, for example, actually, we could use 3 as the develop queue, at the risk of making things really confusing. Okay, so there's this box, which if I wanted to say something along the lines of, oh goodness me, why is there not a connect option on here? I guess if this is this thing, then what I want to do somewhere else is get, what is going on? Oh, is that doing install on that box over there? Okay, all right. Let's have a new one of these and do nano.sh config. And so here we could have host AWS edx Spring 14 develop host name, and then user Ubuntu, and then we have one of these, right? And so then in principle I could do SSH AWS edx Spring 14 develop, and whammo, we've got a box, and then I'd have to remember where I have to put your SSH key. Which
there's a spot in AWS console, but
well, we might be able to do it through there. There's actually, if I have a here and we go to SSH AWS edx Spring 14, I assume must be staging, like so. There's a file that I edit. So if we look at the history here,
right,
or even history grep SSH. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. So I mean, so you've got your new. I mean, you've pasted this thing like into
yeah.
Skype, which I would worry is going to really nastily
mangle. Last
Yeah.
time yeah.
Go on.
Oh, last time we put it in the group chat in Google, and that seemed to work. Would that be better?
Yeah. Why don't you try that? Just I noticed going to kind of do that.
Oh yeah, it's all.
That it kind of gives me these things.
Okay,
And
so
when
yeah,
I was pasting it from Skype, I think it line broke it in like.
right, I see that now. Okay, so that should be in my new downloads.
And
of course, I can't open it in Windows.
I don't know why it's asking me to do bundle install in. Oh, am I in a different version of Ruby? Oh no. Okay, it's asking me because I'm onto 448. Well, sensibly I should be up onto the latest one. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I've got the chat. You haven't put it in the chat yet, right?
No, almost there.
Okay.
Here we go.
Right. Ooh, it's fun. Is it somehow a different kind of key from last time?
It could be. Should I just generate a new one?
I
It
don't
was
know.
from my micro instance, so I'm just trying to reuse the
This
same
looks
key.
really well. Just like look, can you see on my screen here?
Mm-hmm.
Like what I was had from last. It starts with like SSH RSA. Like this
Okay.
thing I'm looking at here. This looks like the key that I just posted into Ninefold for our domain certificate. It doesn't look like an SSH. It doesn't look like an SSH key.
Okay, this is what I got from PEM when I created a key for a micro instance. But
Yeah, no, that's a key pair and not a key.
Okay.
So I mean, on your, which machine are you on now?
I'm still just on VM. Remember, I couldn't
There.
generate
But
one.
if you look in your
SSH
.sh/ file on your home directory. So if you do ls tilde or cd, yeah, and you just do ls tilde /.sh. What have you got in there?
ID RSA. I don't know what they are, but
that ID RSA.pub, the contents of that is what we need.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the PEM is that's the key pair. That was the word that I was searching for earlier. It's my brain is old coffee.
I guess I better take the time to actually learn about this stuff, since no one ever got it to the point where you don't have to worry
about it. The funny thing is I've even taught courses that include describing how asymmetric keys pairs work, and then
that's a bad sign right there. I mean, come on, it's a key. You put it in, it does its job. You know, you have it, you don't have it. You know,
it's I think. The funny thing is I think however much you want to learn about it conceptually, there's no substitute for actually doing it. Like, it's the process. But so yeah, if you paste that into I do it in the Google.
Oh yeah, Google Chat, yeah.
Right. So that looks like
begins with SSH.
Yeah, right. So see, this is my high level thing. So I think now I don't know if I want a new line on there anyway. Control O, Control Exit. I think that has added you. You should have access to the staging box from there.
Okay, I'll try to get in.
And I've it's okay. That one did in here. Control. No. Control. Oh, wait a sec. That's totally like the wrong. That's totally the wrong window to be doing that in. I should be doing it over here. No, that's not what I want to do. I need to do nano home Ubuntu .sh authorized keys, right? Because that's what my one, and then that's your one. Okay. So were you able to So you should set, like, what you should do is you should get up a SSH thing, a bit like I've got.
I'm just trying to translate the what is that? 47.140.210.
Yeah, no. I mean that's like crazy. What you want is a config file, a bit like ads. I'm going to paste this into chat. Don't do that. Don't do
that.
See what I've just pasted into chat there?
Okay.
You should take the first, don't worry about the user bit. Maybe let's see what user it assigns you. But take the top 2 lines, which is got like host and host name.
All right.
And copy that. Like it doesn't have to exist, but if you've got a file that is inside your .sh directory, there should be like a config file. Just type nano. I mean, yeah, get into .sh. That's good. Yeah, go there, and then do ls. Yeah, so do nano config there.
Oh, cool.
And then paste this in there.
Right.
Right. And yeah, so save. So now that that's like a shortcut. So like just copy the host. Copy the host name.
Oh.
Or you could more slowly type out the host name, or you could copy it from chat again. But do SSH AWS EDX hyphen Spring 14.
Where did I have that?
Oh, don't worry. Just do Control A, Control K, and do start typing SSH.
Huh. Control A, Control K. Ever.
So SSH. And then this word AWS EDX Spring. It is. Can you see in the chat? It's
Spring 14 develop.
That's and you could change that later to like whatever mnemonic,
Right. I see. It's an alias. Yeah.
Right. This is basically, so you don't have to remember the things. I mean, if we destroy the box and then bring it back up again, then we potentially have to what have you. But so yes, and okay. Oh, bugger.
Oh, there's a comma somehow. There's supposed to do. Yeah, I guess there is.
What do you mean about the comma?
No, you just said permanently added, blah 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 blah. But it put the never mind.
Yeah. No, I see what you mean. So which box was that you were trying to get into? That was the new develop box,
right?
Which is this one.
And then
I guess let me remove that. Sometimes this is the issue. Try again. You could try Ubuntu at.
Gotcha. Because we didn't put the name in the file.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, was that? Yeah, so you could then, I think.
Put that back in the file.
Yeah, you could put the username, like user Ubuntu, in the file, and then it'll do that automatically. You won't have to like remember that.
Okay. I'll get that from the chat.
So I think that's we haven't really had a chance to look at
Let me get a link for you. I got a new installation script that might just do everything. Well, then again, might not.
Yeah, which I'd love to be hearing more about, but I think I'll probably have to. Well, feel free to on the develop box. Feel free to play around with, see what you can get working. I mean, and what you could be doing conceivably, if you want to be testing the end-to-end, is creating new develop instances of the problem assignments in that develop section within the course, and pointing them at the queue that's like P3 instead of P2 or P1.
So in the courseware, you said just start a new segment of the whatever.
No, you see where the development section where we've got like all the.
Right.
Right.
The testing stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, but don't. I mean, don't worry. If you're unsure, don't worry about needing to do. I mean, or you could be taking individual staging ones and pointing them at P3 if you wanted to see if it was all completely set up. If you know what I mean, right?
Pointing them at P3. What is
Yeah.
P3?
Well, let me.
P3 is the new one.
Is the new
That,
one, right? So
okay.
I mean, annoyingly, I think what we should have done made P1 production, but anyway, we're too late now. So P2 is the staging, P1 is production, and P3 is develop, right?
Yeah.
And so you like we've got, if you're looking at my screen, we've got like the these test submission things here, and we've got so you could, for example, here just do like new units and then do test submission homework 0 develop, and and then sort of copy over the stuff from staging into there. I mean, or just just do it on one of them. I mean, or whatever you need. If you feel the need to do test, then this is it. I mean, ultimately, what we would like to be doing is having better tests that we don't need. Anyway, I think I've got to set up the Hangout for the beta sauces, so we at least got you set up with that. So I'm pleased about that.
Perfect.
Good stuff. All right, I'll maybe see you in the beta sauces meeting, or
Yep.
All right. Bye for now.